Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. This intro is gonna be very quick because I'm not feeling too great. But as you can tell by the title of this video, we're gonna be reading the Twisted series. Now, this was just gonna be an all-out Ana Huang vlog, but there's no way I think I'm gonna be able to get her other books in with the rest of my TBR this month. So we're sticking with the Twisted series first to start with. So this is gonna be fun. I have actually technically already started Twisted Love today. I started at my grandparents and I'm already at chapter 7, so I'm already like flying through this book. Thoughts so far is okay. I don't know if my thoughts are affected because I know people say this isn't the better one in the book of the books in the series, like the others are better. This is kind of like just an okay one. But honestly, I'm actually quite enjoying it. Like, it's not amazing, but like, obviously I'm not that far into the story either, but I am flying through it. And I feel like we've gone like straight into the action. Like, so much has already happened between the characters. So yeah, it's interesting. So this one follows Alex and Ava. Then we've already met Jules, Bridget and Stella, which I know are the other females in the rest of this series. So Bridget is with the second one, okay. Jules is the third one with Josh, which I knew was gonna happen. Like, we knew that. So I already knew like the characters in the books. I couldn't remember their exact pairings, but I knew, and you can already tell based on the first one, the bits that happened it was gonna be them. And then Stella and Christian, which everyone loves Christian Harper and Rise Larson. Everyone loves these two. And they do like the others, but like everyone I feel like loves those two. So this is gonna be interesting. And yes, my second book does not match, and it does frustrate me, but it's fine. I don't care as long as I can read the book. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. So yeah, we are starting the Twisted series. This is going to be a fun vlog. So this is my first time reading Ana Huang's writing in general. So yeah, nice short sweet intro, and I'm going to catch you guys later with another update once I've read a lot more. So as you can tell, I've not updated you guys all day since the last clip, which would be the intro to this video. Because I kid you not, I have literally just sat and devoured Twisted Love. Literally today. I've started and finished this entire book today. So yeah, I'm giving it a 4.25. I really actually enjoyed this. I haven't read the other books, but I can see where some people aren't a bigger fan of this one. Because there is a lot thrown into it. I kind of saw where it was heading, as in like who was involved in like thing and how it connected the characters and stuff. Like, I saw all of that come in, but I still loved it. Like, I still love the characters. Love their dynamics, love their stories together. And you know, like the ending, there's a lot of like kind of like time jumps. But I'm kind of glad about it. I'm glad it wasn't an issue that, like in some books, it can be resolved within instances, like within a matter of like days or weeks, or even months. And I'm not saying I don't enjoy those books where it has them. I do. But this one, it took them time. Yes, we didn't go into the detail of the time, but it took time and effort on Axe's part to win her heart back. And you know, it does. I will put in spoiler things. Don't panic if I feel like it's a spoiler for anybody. But yeah, I did love it. It was really good. I can't speak today. I'm having a really bad day today. But yeah, it was a really good book, and I enjoy it, like I said. And then obviously we meet a lot of the side characters. We obviously know the girls. We also have Josh. We then get introduced to Rise in it. So Rise and Bridget is the next book, which I didn't get down. Dang it, I was gonna get that down before I start filming. Oh well. But we haven't met Christian yet. So I'm intrigued to see where this is gonna go. Like this series and the characters. So we'll get a little bit more of Alex and Ava as we go, and like the ending. The ending that has made a connection so well to where I think the next book goes. So you know what? Props to Miss Ana Huang for that. For mentioned to make that little bit of a connection in there while giving these characters their closure. We then go into the other characters. So props to her on that one. Kudos. But yeah, it is now 20 to 10 at night, and I'm gonna crash because I'm absolutely fucking exhausted. Physically, mentally, I think I'm just gone for today. I'm gonna pick up Twisted Games tomorrow. Could we do it and have another book in on another day? This is how last month started for me. I started well, I was pretty much finishing one book a day. Whether I'd started it like before or not, like I was finishing a book a day. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? We have a lot to read this month, so if I can do it, it'd be a great start. Optimism's shining through, but yeah. I'm gonna call that a night. Like I said, 4.25. And if people have said this isn't the best of the books, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what the other ones are like. Or if I'm gonna be like in a minority and find I prefer this one to other ones. It's interesting. This is what I love about books. They're so subjective to the person and the individual reading them. So, yes, I'm gonna crash. And I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow when I start Twisted Games. Hey guys, so we have updates. Put on here. I have been sat reading Twisted Games this morning. I'm now up to chapter 11, page 105. We made a good dent this morning and getting interesting. This is getting good. There is a lot of time jumps, but the author does, say that at the beginning they do put like a little warning in the front. Let me find it. So here she does like a little note to readers and makes you aware that there is a lot of time jumps. So not that they like bothers me, like it doesn't, but like to be made aware of it makes it a lot more easier to digest. I don't mind time jumps, like if they're done well and you, like I said, like they're made aware of them, it's a lot easier to digest. So yeah, we're enjoying this and it's interesting. Like there's not much I can really say because obviously it kind of at the moment we're in a time that meets in with Twisted Love, so we're kind of like in the first book, so I can't really say anything. But let me just say the tension between these two is hotter than a volcano. Like honestly, these two are just such obviously differences. She's a princess, he's a bodyguard, so they are completely opposites. But like, they also work so well as well. Like I don't know how to word it. Like they just work so good together. I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go next. We got to a point where the ending, I think, kind of Twisted Love is now coming in as well. Like we're building up to the ending of that bit we found out. So we're almost there. And then we're going to start going into the present stuff. Because this book is split into two, so like a past and a present. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting dilemma being in front of them. So I'm intrigued to see how it works. And yeah, it's nice to now see Because it's lovely to see little bits of their tension and stuff between them. But we're now seeing like it all in detail from their perspectives. So it's intense. It's intense. So yeah, I'm loving it. So we're gonna keep reading. I do just need to quickly upload a video for tomorrow, and then we're gonna continue devouring this book because something about Ana Huang's writing is just so quick and easy to read. Like I was reading for like an hour and a half this morning and got to that point. So like it's just so quick and easy, like to devour these books, and they just flow so well. So I have a feeling, here's me being optimistic again, I could fly through this entire series in a few days. Like the other two books are bigger, so those will naturally take me longer, especially when I start doing work again tomorrow. And obviously I might do a TikTok live if I'm feeling up to it in the morning. So like I feel like I could, obviously taking into account those things, fly through it within like less than a week, maybe. We'll see. But I definitely see like an upgrade in writing as well, I guess, between the first book and this one. I definitely feel like she's found her flow now. So yeah. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna stop flipping the book about like that because it's annoying me. I don't know about you guys, and I'm the one freaking doing it. And I'm gonna go do those bits, and then we can continue reading this book, and I can give you guys more updates hopefully today as we go. So I wanted to stop where I stopped to update you guys, but I'm so eager to keep reading, so this is gonna have to be quick. Okay, so I'm up to part 2 now of Twisted Games. I'm on page 182, 83. And I'm up to part 2, and guys, right? Okay, so much to digest, but so much I can't say. Okay, like, so we are now fully caught up to the end of Twisted Loves, the end of the epilogue. We are fully caught up to that point now. And then a lot happened behind the scenes. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, we had the first, I'm not going to say this spicy scene, let's just say smutty scene. Because, don't get me wrong, good, but we know more. We've had more. There's more to come, obviously. Without a doubt, more to come. Literally. Anywho, moving on swiftly. Their tension has just built and built and built more and more and more. And it exploded. It is exploded. And we've got to a point where there's the dilemma. There's the issue of her status. Is what I'm gonna say. And yes, she in with her dilemma of that status has put him in a position that I'm so eager to see what's gonna happen. Surely we know the way this is going. Surely I have my ideas. Can't voice them. I'm sure we know where this is going. So yeah, I'm keeping this short because I'm really eager to see what this one I could keep reading. So your next update, guys, I'm afraid might not be till the end. I'm on off. A minute I didn't think my mic was on. Might not be till the end of this book. I will try and get some B-roll and some behind the scenes, but I'm just devouring this entire series. So let's keep going. Hey guys, so I just want to give you a really quick update because my afternoon took a bit of a turn. Did not go good. So just to update where we are. I've made it to chapter 43, page 152. So I was so close to finishing this book today. Very close indeed. But it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to finish it in the morning. Because I have a headache. So I'm struggling. I was gonna sit down and read, but my head's just a bit too much right now. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just chill out. Finish this in the morning, and then we can move on to the next one. But I am absolutely loving it. I also forgot to mention earlier, I've been introduced to Christian Harper. We've met him. This is gonna be fun. We have a ride, and we just like, yeah. so much has happened. So much good, so much bad. And I'm at a very interesting point where I'm so eager to find out how this is going to go. But with my head hurt and I can't focus on it, so I'm going to take time out for it tonight because I've practically been reading it all day. I mean, I've read a lot today, so I'm going to just give my head a bit of a break and just try and chill. Finish it tomorrow, and we're going to move on to the next one. So yeah, okay, it's fine. Things happen, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna just end it, but just know I'm loving it right now. So it's a little bit later in the morning, to when I finished Twisted Games, but we did finish it and we did love it. I give this 4.25 again as well because it's just, this was good, okay, and I'm so happy with how it got out. And like, I must say, I love when an author does a series that follows different characters. You don't normally get the connection in between. Ana Huang, in her epilogues, connects them so well, so subtly, like into the next book, which then follows the next character, which is really good because then it kind of prepares you. I feel like it doesn't, when the author doesn't do it, and some do. I'm not saying none of them do it. Some do. But when it does happen, it just makes it so much easier to move into the next one. It just feels like you're restarting. It's like you're just still continuing on. So yeah, I did. I loved. And I can see the hyper and rise. Or Reese. I want to call it Rise. I think it's Rise. Rise last time. Who's last time? American British thing again, guys. So yeah. This was really, really good. And I love the characters. I love the dynamics. I love the story. And it just came together so good. So good. So now we are going to move on to Twisted Hate. I haven't started it yet. But yeah, we're going to move on to Twisted Hate, which follows Josh and Jules. Now I know this is going to be interesting because we've had bits of them throughout. This, guys, is like an enemies to lovers, which is going to be so good. So good. I can't wait to read this one. So we're going to move on to this one. But yeah, we are just flying through this series. Like, I didn't expect to fly through this series as much as I am, and I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah. Hey, so I hadn't got around to updating you guys yesterday because, to be fair, I've been fairly busy, so I've done most of my reading this evening. So there wasn't really anything that I could update you on. But we have started Twisted Hate. We're already a solid chunk. I don't know if you can tell with this lighting. A solid chunk of the film on page 114, chapter 14. Right, okay. There's the tension. The tension is palpable. Like, it's, yeah, the tension is there to no end. So that's just their dynamics and their feistiness with each other and their snarky insults and their comments. It's just, I love it. Love it. So yes, we are in there. They are currently on a little joint vacation. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it. With another two people. Because there were two spare tickets and they were invited. I'm trying to say stuff without saying too much here. And you know, a certain two people, AJ, Jules, and Josh, are slowly melting. So yeah, and can I just say we just had a really cute moment. Cute moment. From Josh's perspective, and I'm gonna go into Jules like the next day. I can't wait to find out what's gonna happen. But I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm still drained from yesterday. Which we're not going to talk about. I'm still drained from yesterday. So I'm putting it down for the night. And we're gonna have a chilled one. I'm gonna just crash. I'm just gonna crash. That's all we're gonna do is gonna crash. Because I need sleep. And then we're gonna pick this up again tomorrow. So I'm at my grandparents. I'll probably get a lot of reading on tomorrow at my grandparents. She hopes. So I have read some more of Twisted Hate today. I'm now on page 181, chapter 22. things are heating up between them. We've had the big thing that is now gonna literally be the massive like change between them and their thoughts. I mean, technically their thoughts are already changing, like we know, we can see that. But like this is the one where like it goes. And the point I've just hit is interesting. So we learn a bit more about Jules and her past, from 7 years ago. And yeah, let's just say shit's about to get very, very interesting because a certain person has walked in or stumbled upon a certain situation, which I'm about prepared because I have a feeling I know how the reaction is going to go. We're nearing halfway in the book. We're going to start hitting things, okay? Things are going to start like, yeah. I can't say so much without like really giving spoilers away because of where I'm at. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. But yeah, so I've got to update you guys that I have read some more. I'm going to read some more later. We'll do some work first because I must work if I want to actually have a job still. So we're going to go do that. And I'm going to come back to you guys. Just coming in with a quick update for you guys because I forgot to update you last night. I still forgot. I was reading and then me and Moore were catching up until gone midnight. So then it was too late. And then I've read some more today. And I didn't catch up this morning because I was busy and I went out. Then I come back, went on live, and I just sat reading. So remember where you last heard me from me. I'm now chapter 31, page 277, 267. Oh, yeah. So I'm over halfway. And it's good. We're enjoying it. It's interesting. I'm so intrigued to see what this whole situation with Jules is going to be like. A little side issue. Those two are interesting. Their dynamics and it's good. I am enjoying it. I just don't know if I love it as it stands. I mean, I'm only just over halfway. As much as the first two. But we'll see. Things could change. Like I said, I'm still loving it. I'm still enjoying it. It's still really good. Just when I think about it the first time, I'm just not sure I'm loving it as much. And yeah, but things get interesting, intense, and changing. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see. So we kind of got up to the point. We're now up to we're in the same like kind of time area of the ending of the last book. So we're kind of caught up on the lit that's leading up to that part. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good, and I'm gonna come back to you guys later when I finish reading some more. Maybe if I can finish. Let's not jinx it, but you never know. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. That's where we're at. This is the vlog. It's just failing abysmally. Guys, I did it. Okay, I sat and devoured the rest of Twisted Hate. I've done it. We have done this one. And I must say, it definitely got a lot better. So I must say it's now on par with the other two books, like the first two. It's going to be another 4.25 for me. So yeah, it lived up to expectation. It got there. It took a little while. I'm kind of glad with how Jules's little thing got handled and dealt with. In the end, that worked out good, and then all the other little things and stuff. The only thing that I have noticed in these books, and this obviously doesn't include like the flashback moments, but I've noticed a lot of phrasing and words get reused quite a bit. Whether she does it with one character and then the other character kind of has the same like thoughts with like the same wording, or if it's just the same character, it just like seemed quite a little bit repetitive in some bits. Like I said, obviously not the flashbacks because obviously that's the reason they're there, but like some other things and stuff, it's just like a little bit repetitive. So I'm a bit like every time it's kind of popped up, I was like, I swear I've heard this before. And then like something else popping up, but I'm sure I heard this as well. Like, so that's like the only thing I feel like really maybe is an issue. With like the writing side of it. Because otherwise I love her writing. Other than that, like her writing is really, really good and I love it. But yeah. Good. We have the third one down. This is really good. Like the characters are good. It was feisty. It was tense, and the build-ups, and just I'm so glad that they got the ending they got. And obviously, we saw an ending of another couple within it as well, which is actually really nice to see. And then obviously we've had little glimmers into the next book and what's to come, which I'm intrigued because everyone loves Christian Harper. So we could be in for the time of our lives with this next book, guys, and the last book of the series, which is a shame. And it's on my shelf. I haven't got it down. I do have it though. I'm not gonna pick that up though until the morning because I'm tired. And I've been reading all afternoon even to finish this book. And you girl did it. She did it. But yeah, no, loved it. I'm definitely enjoying the series. She's like third booking going into the last book, as she says that. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. So it's a good read. I do recommend picking the series up if you guys haven't. Obviously, like I said, I know people do say the first book isn't their favourite and it can be quite off-putting, but do like power through and continue because it does get really good. I mean, me personally, I still loved the first book and enjoyed it more than what I thought I was going to. But obviously, everyone to their own opinions and to their own thoughts. Obviously, books are subjective to the person. So, yeah, I do highly recommend picking up the series if you haven't already. So, we're going to go into the last book. Hey guys, we are going to do a quick little update before, whilst I'm getting ready to head out the door. But I have started Twisted Lies. I'm already on chapter 10, page 105. I have been devouring this book this morning, okay? Like, I've been devouring this book. I'm hooked. Absolutely hooked. Sorry, I'm like moving about. I'm trying to get ready because I'm a little behind. But yeah, I'm absolutely hooked into their story. We're already in on like the good part of like their deal and what's going to be happening, and like pretty much the whole thing that's going to lead to just them being together. Like, let's be realistic here. That is what it's going to be. So yeah, we're hooked in. I'm loving it. I'm loving the characters. We haven't seen too much of Christian's point of view and his side of things. We haven't seen too much. We've only had a few chapters. It's been mainly Stella, so I want to see more Christian's point of view. Which next chapter is a Christian point of view, but I want to see more of it. I think it's going to be intriguing to see his perspective on everything and the deal and how it's all happening. We are on okay. So yeah, I'm intrigued to find out. But yeah, there's not too much to go on. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of interesting things happening, but not enough for me to really have a full opinion, I would say. But just know I am loving it. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to head to my grandparents. We're going with this angle again so that we have some light. Because I've got my blinds down because it's too fucking hot. And I'm keeping the sun out. But I'm back from my grandparents. Are we gone? Yes, we are. I'm up to page 250. So I've read a lot since I last spoke to you guys. I've read about 150 almost pages. And this is getting good. And like, to be honest, if you were to like take everything apart and just have like the romantic side between them, not a lot has happened really. If you were just to take the romance between the two characters, barely anything has happened, but it still feels like so much. And I think it's just because of who the characters are and like their personalities and stuff and how they clash, but work well. That just makes it feel like that. But yeah, there's not really too much happened. I mean, there's been a lot in the background that's happened, and like the rest of the story, if you start bringing that in, there's a lot that's happened. But yeah, between the two of them, I wouldn't actually say a lot has happened romantically. They've had their little moments, their little flirt, their little teases and stuff, but nothing major. mean, okay, she did move in with him, but besides that, because that was for safety reasons. So yeah, but yeah, this is getting good. We're hitting near the halfway mark, so things are getting intense. We're building. We're starting to hit that moment where we're building to the big crescendo of what's going to happen. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to literally, I wanted to do a quick update so you guys can see where I'm at. But I now just want to devour this book. So we're going to settle. We're going to read and just read and read and read and try and stay cool because it's so fucking hot here in the UK. Absolutely fucking dying right now. So yeah, we're gonna read and I'm gonna update you guys later. So I have been reading, like I said. I'm currently halfway through a little bit through a chapter. I'm on page 346 currently. So I wanted to get the update in now. I'm gonna continue reading, obviously, tonight. We're closing in. I must say, I don't think I'm going to achieve my goal of wanting to finish this tonight. I probably will have a little bit left in the morning. But, okay. Things are tensing and heating up. And I must say, this chapter, the where I'm in the middle of, I shouldn't have stopped because it's heating up. They are finally having a moment. And yes, I was cruel to myself when I stopped there. Should have finished the chapter out. And it may, no, our Christian Harper is like, this could all change in a matter of a few sentences. So we're there. But yeah, things getting up. Things like getting up for Stella. She's definitely having a lot of self-development. She's definitely growing in herself and in her person and her personality. I feel like really starting to finally shine for her, I would say. I feel like she's suppressed it a lot with a lot of her insecurities and her doubts in herself. I feel like they've all started to slowly come through and shine, which is really, really nice to see. And Kristen, it's just Kristen. I really don't know what to say about Christian. He's him, his mood, his vibe, his yin and his yang, his yo-yo, his whiplash. It is all just him still. But I do have a feeling there's something that is being obviously underlined, like little mentions of it pop up here and there, of what he's hiding and like implications of, I don't know if I got the word right, I'm so tired. Towards like what is happening on his side and with him and Stella, or regards to his thoughts and feelings on Stella. There's something going on which we don't know yet. But I'm intrigued. Because I'm curious because I honestly don't have an insight into what it could be yet. I have some insights into who I think her stalker could be. But again, I feel like that could still do a massive 180 and be somebody completely random and different. I don't feel like it is. But obviously there is always that chance. But I have something into who I think it could be. And there's one person on top, so I don't want to say anything, but I'm just saying. So yeah. I'm intrigued to see where these are all going to go and where my theories are going to come out. And what's going to be right and what's going to be wrong. I still love Ana Huang's writing. Just the one thing I think I've already mentioned, I think I mentioned it when I finished the last book. Like throughout the series, is that just this repetitive of phrases being used and the way she's describing things, it's kind of like repetitive. It's kind of like the same for all the books, but the wording just gets changed to suit the characters. So it's just kind of like a recycling of the same kind of use of phrases and stuff. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. So it's good. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go back to my scene, my chapter. So is it the next night? Yes, it is, because well, things didn't quite go to plan. I have sat and I have devoured the rest of Twisted Lies, and we are finished. and I'm giving it a 4.25 as well. They are all 4.25s for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love seeing their story and what happened. And I must say, her stalker was someone who I wasn't actually expecting to be, mainly because we don't really see a lot of them. We've only seen like glimpses of them, so it was definitely somebody that wasn't really within the picture for you to suspect. So that was fun. And the thing with Christian that I said about, and like the past thing, I can't really say it too much, but like you know what I was saying yesterday about like there being something that he was holding out from her and stuff. Yes, I wasn't quite expecting it to be the time frame that it was, and that, but yeah, learning how to word it, like just yeah. So that was fun and enticing. But yeah, that was an interesting way to go about it. The thing that brought them back together, I can, well, I say brought them back together. You could tell that they were still so strongly entwined. But the way it worked out obviously wasn't good for Stella, but like in the end, it was all good. If you've read the book, you know what I mean. I'm trying not to say too much. I'm trying not to spoil things. So yeah, and the ending, and like just all the couples together at the end, and like little updates from them was like beautiful, and I loved it. And it was just so them for the characters. Do you know what I mean? It was just so much them and their personalities and their relationships, and it was just perfect. So yeah, good, perfect ending. But yeah, we are down our last book of this video. We have finished it. I am not going to end out the vlog just here. I'm going to reconvene you guys in the morning when and all 4 of the books and do like another brief overview and run through them all. So yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the morning for our outro. So we are at the end of this video. We have read the entire Twisted series. They were all 4.25, so they were all really, really good. Just little things that like just kept them from being like a 5-star for me. But yeah, loved them. If I was to have to pick my favorite, I would probably end up saying maybe Twisted Games. Maybe Twisted Lies. More likely to be Twisted Games, but yeah. So yeah, I did really enjoy it. I liked them a lot more than I expected I was going to like them. I didn't think I was going to like them as much as I did. Which was a pleasant surprise. I did thoroughly enjoy them. Yes, it is still bothering me that this book is out of shape, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, either way, no, really, really loved it. Really loved the characters and their dynamics and the way they all came together. Especially in like times of need, like the characters, like even the ones you didn't think would, like mainly like per se the blokes that came into the picture. Josh obviously was always there, but like the other guys came into the picture and like you wouldn't expect them to be there in times of need and help. Because you know they weren't mates, they weren't friends, they were all acquaintances and kind of thing. But they all came through in the end. Like Alex become such a character that was, even though Ava was his main focus, he was still there for everybody else. You know what I mean? He would still help them because, I mean, he knew that if anything happened to any of them, Ava would be a mess, and then that meant he'd be a mess. And it was just a whole thing. But you know, I think the same thing goes like for all the characters. Obviously, Josh was dating Jules, but he's also Ava's brother, so you know he had that deeper connection to within the group. But I feel like everyone sort of came together and just helped each other in times of need. And like just the banter between them in the end was so good. Like they just had their little quirks and little quips at each other throughout, and they just came together so nicely. And it was nice to lighten the mood of stuff and that, and to see them bond so well. And like the ending where they all just came together, and it was just so special, and it was so nice to see. And yeah, it was really, really, really lovely. But yeah, we have finished our first Ana Huang series. Let me know if you want to see another one, because I do have more of her books. I have the If Love series, and I also got currently the first two in the Kings of Sin series. Obviously, there is more to come. So I might hold out there because there's 7 sins, so it's going to be 7 books, according to Miss Ana Huang herself. So, do we hold out? So yeah, if you want to see the If Love series, let me know. And yeah, let me know if there's any other books you want to see. So any other like authors you want me to dictate, or certain series of those that you would like me to read, let me know. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. It didn't quite start how we wanted it to go, and it didn't kind of still flow how I want it to go, but I still got a lot of my main points across, I think. It's hard when it comes to these series to be able to talk so freely about them, because obviously you don't want to spoil anything. And even though they're like all interconnected standalones in a way, like you don't necessarily have to read, say, Twisted Love to read Twisted Games, because they kind of follow different characters, and like a different storyline. So you don't necessarily need to read it, I would say, because things do get mentioned throughout the kind of like brush over what's happened. But yeah, but I still recommend picking up and reading them if you have not already. And yeah, and if you have, let me know what your thoughts were on them. Twisted Love was the September Wolfpack book club pick. So we are down for September's book. So if you guys want to join the book club, head over there. You can discuss all things Twisted Love with us. Their links are down below. And in the next couple of weeks, the poll for October. Ooh. Poll for October's will go out. Ooh. Too soon. Anywho, yes, we are going to call it a day there. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Sorry, it's up a day later, but I'm still technically filming and reading this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and schedule will be back to normal next week. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good